Shawn Achor's secrets to unleashing personal greatness. Imagine waking up each morning with a sense of purpose, knowing that every step forward is leading you closer to your dreams. That's the life Shawn Achor believes everyone deserves. But how does he believe we can achieve such greatness? Let me tell you this. Shawn Achor has dedicated his career to understanding what makes people happy and productive, and he's here to share his secrets to unleashing personal greatness. In his book, The Happiness Advantage, Shawn dives into the science behind happiness and its profound impact on our ability to perform at our best. He argues that happiness isn't merely a byproduct of success, but rather a catalyst that can propel us towards achieving our goals. You might be wondering, how does one cultivate this kind of mindset? Here's something you should know. Shawn's first secret lies in shifting our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. In a world where constant notifications and social media feeds bombard us with information, it's easy to get caught up in negative thoughts about ourselves and our circumstances. However, Shawn emphasizes the importance of cultivating gratitude. By focusing on the positive aspects of our lives, we can rewire our brains to see more opportunities and solutions. For example, I used to spend my mornings scrolling through social media, feeling envious of others' seemingly perfect lives. One day, I decided to change my routine. Instead of comparing myself to others, I started listing 3 things I was grateful for each morning. This simple act of gratitude shifted my mindset and helped me appreciate the beauty in my own life. Another crucial aspect of Shawn's approach is reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a rut, unable to find motivation to take action? Shawn suggests viewing obstacles as stepping stones that lead to greater achievements. Let's say you've been trying to start a new business, but every time you try, you face rejection. Instead of seeing this as a sign of failure, Shawn would encourage you to view it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Each rejection teaches you valuable lessons, making you stronger and more resilient. Reflecting on a time when I faced rejection while pursuing a passion project, I realized that each setback was a chance to grow. It taught me persistence and the importance of resilience, ultimately helping me overcome my fear of failure. Shawn also highlights the power of a growth mindset over a fixed mindset. In a fixed mindset, individuals believe their abilities are predetermined and unchangeable. They tend to avoid challenges, fear failure, and feel discouraged when they don't succeed. On the other hand, a growth mindset embraces challenges, sees failures as learning opportunities, and views setbacks as temporary obstacles. To illustrate this concept, imagine a student who believes intelligence is a fixed trait. When they struggle with a difficult math problem, they may give up quickly, attributing their failure to their inherent lack of intelligence. In contrast, a student with a growth mindset understands that intelligence can be developed through effort and dedication. They persist in solving the problem, believing that with hard work, they can improve. This shift in perspective empowers them to overcome challenges and achieve their goals. To nurture a growth mindset, Shawn recommends setting realistic goals and celebrating small victories along the way. Breaking down larger objectives into smaller, manageable tasks helps maintain motivation and builds confidence. I once set out to learn a new language, but found myself overwhelmed by the sheer number of vocabulary words and grammar rules. Shawn's advice resonated with me, and I began breaking my goal into achievable steps. I focused on learning 1 new word per day, gradually expanding my vocabulary. Each small victory boosted my confidence and kept me motivated to continue my language journey. By adopting a growth mindset and celebrating progress, we can turn obstacles into stepping stones, paving the way for personal greatness. Another vital component of Shawn's approach is the importance of social connections. Humans are fundamentally social creatures, and our relationships play a significant role in our overall well-being and success. According to Shawn, strong social bonds increase our happiness and productivity. In fact, research shows that people who have close relationships are more likely to experience positive emotions, have better mental health, and perform better at work. Reflecting on my own life, I realized that having supportive friends and family members made all the difference during challenging times. Their encouragement and unwavering support helped me stay motivated and resilient. Shawn's advice reminds us that nurturing meaningful connections with others is essential for achieving our goals. To foster stronger social bonds, Shawn advocates for intentional acts of kindness. Small gestures of compassion and generosity can have a profound impact on both the giver and receiver. For instance, I once received a handwritten note from a friend expressing heartfelt appreciation for something I had done for them. The simple act of receiving such a thoughtful note filled me with joy and strengthened our bond. Shawn's teachings emphasize that by actively seeking out ways to help others, we not only make a positive impact, but also enhance our own sense of fulfillment and happiness. Lastly, Shawn emphasizes the significance of embracing optimism. An optimistic outlook allows us to see the potential in every situation and inspires us to take action. Optimism doesn't mean ignoring challenges or denying reality. Instead, it involves maintaining a hopeful attitude even in the face of adversity. During a particularly tough period in my career, I found myself questioning whether I could ever rise above my current circumstances. Shawn's teachings provided me with the perspective I needed. I began focusing on the positive aspects of my situation, visualizing the possibilities and envisioning a brighter future. This shift in mindset empowered me to take decisive actions and eventually secure a new job that aligned with my passions. In conclusion, Shawn Achor's secrets to unleashing personal greatness lie in shifting our focus from negativity to positivity, fostering gratitude and resilience, embracing a growth mindset, building strong social connections, practicing kindness, and cultivating optimism. By integrating these principles into our daily lives, we can transform our outlook on life, enhance our happiness, and unlock our full potential. So let's embrace these practices and embark on a journey towards greatness. Remember, the power to create a happier, more fulfilling life lies within each of us. Now, go out there and make your dreams come true.